Danny Webster. I'm here with Jade Corkill, and he's the champion this year.
Yeah.
So congratulations on that.
Thank you very much. This is the greatest honor we can get, as far as our event goes, and this is something that I've wanted to experience my whole life, and to get to experience it means a lot to me.
Now you've been on the stage getting around win buckle, so of course this buckle's a lot more important. So, are you going to be wearing this one, or is it going on the shelf?
Yeah, I'm sure I'll have to put this one on when I get it.
Great. Now just tell us a little bit about the week, and kind of, I know you got a round win, but kind of just the highlights of this week.
Well, it's kind of a weird week. We started off, like I said, we won the first round, so we got it started off as good as you can, and then we had a couple mess ups, and then we placed along the whole time, a little bit, and kind of looked like we had a chance, and then we messed up again and thought we didn't have a chance. Well, then everybody else messed up, and then before you know it, here we are. It's just kind of, so it wasn't one of those things where we had it and it was ours to lose and we just had to maintain. It was just like every check we got this week mattered the way it turned out. Everything we did had to do, it had to go exactly how it did for me to win it. I won it by, I think, $1,100, they said. So
that's pretty close.
Any other check, from anybody else or not from me or whatever would have changed the outcome. But
right. Now, what's the name of your horse, and tell me a little bit about him.
The horse's name's Jackal. He's been one of the greatest horses ever. Corey Kuntz is who started riding him kind of first, and he rode him at the NFR a lot. And Alan Bach won a world championship on him here in 2006, and Michael Jones is who I just got him from, and he rode him here 4 or 5 times, and he's 21 or 22 years old, and yeah, he's been one of the greatest horses ever, and I'm just thankful that I get to be a part of his life, because he'll go down as one of the best ones in history whenever that happens. So he's an amazing horse.
Right. Well, in your year leading up to the NFR, what's some of the highlights that you've had during the year you can share with us?
We just had our year was kind of a roller coaster. We were doing good, and then Caleb's best horse died, and he was borrowing horses, and we kind of were still winning. Well, then he found another good horse, and and then we kind of just kept winning, and it was just kind of a roller coaster. So it's to not get to stand here with him, it's kind of a weird feeling, that we went through all that stuff together, and I get to do this and he doesn't. It's hard, but at the same time, I feel like I need to enjoy it because this is the way it happened, and so I'm thankful the way to get this, and I'm just happy to be a world champion.
Right. Now, how long have y'all been roping together?
We just roped this year. This was our first year. He's younger than me. He came out here probably, I think it was 2 or 3 years after I did. And, this is how I met him, at the rodeos. And as soon as he came out here, we kind of hit it off good, and he was a buddy of mine, and now he's turned into one of my best friends, and he's one of the best headers out here, and he will be a world champion before he's done roping. That's for sure.
Well, you got a new year to start up, so y'all can work together the rest of the year, or the new year, and hopefully get back here and stand up together.
Yes, ma'am.
Now, would you like to mention any of your sponsors that are helping you out?
Cinch Jeans and shirts, they've helped me a lot. Prefer, Coat Saddlery, Pole Line Construction, Dean Tufton, DT Horses, they've all helped me. They've all helped me a bunch. And Ken Dewar actually with Pacific Pride. You can't do it without sponsors, and for all those people to have to support me enough to stand behind me and help me do what I do, we couldn't do it without them. So I want to thank them very much.
What was your first thought, if you can remember, as soon as you found out that you won?
Oh, I just couldn't believe it. I cried when I was back there. I don't ever cry, so it was weird. Like when it hit me, or when they told me that I was the world champ, literally every cold day at home practicing when I didn't want to rope, and when I didn't want to rope my goat, all that flashed back, and I was just like, man, it all looks like it's worth it. So it's an amazing feeling. I'm still in shock pretty much, and I just can't believe it.
Give it a couple days for
Yeah,
it to
I'll give
settle
it a
in.
couple
When you get
days.
that goat buckle and fit it on, then it'll maybe feel like it's real.
That's right.
All right. Well, congratulations.
Thank you.
Thanks a lot.
Thanks.